I'm going to tell you a secret. So many people think that if you are incredibly in shape, if you're a trainer, or if you have weight loss fan pages or YouTube videos, that you never go a day without all this motivation. You don't struggle with motivation. You just are blessed with it every single day without fail. Now, is that true? No. If there are people who have motivation like that, it is very rare, and honestly, I don't think there is anyone like that. Now, there are some people with a lot more motivation than others, and that's perfectly normal. Now, just because you struggle with motivation, it doesn't make you less than normal. You are normal. It is completely normal to struggle with motivation. Because there are going to be days, even the best of us, even trainers, even people who are incredibly in shape, they just really want to go home, sit on their ass, watch TV, and sometimes you want a piece of pizza or a whole pizza or a bag of tacos or whatever you prefer. And it's normal. It's normal. You are not going to wake up every single day of your life without fail with all this motivation to eat right, eat healthy, eat 100% clean, go to the gym, be a beast in the gym every single day. No. You're going to have days and sometimes weeks where you don't have it. You have to fight through it. You struggle through it. And there are days where you just don't feel like doing it and you go home to sit on the couch. Now, I have an autoimmune disease, so there are days where I have a really bad headache or my body hurts or my joints hurt and I'm just flat out tired. And some days I suck it up, take some Advil, and I go to the gym anyway. And then there are days where I just come right home and I sit on that couch and I don't move. But just because you don't have so much motivation and you think that these people have all the motivation in the world, it's not true. You have same motivation as anybody else. You just have to fight for it. There are days where I don't want to go to the gym. I suck it up and go. Do I have motivation that day? No, not at all. But I suck it up and I go. Now, you can slip for a day. It could be a week. It can be a few weeks. It can be a month. It could be a year, 5 years. It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that you try again. Even if you try and it's just a half effort, it's better than no effort. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and just keep on trying. Now, don't think that you are less worthy of this because somebody who goes to the gym, 3, 5, 7 days a week, because really you need a rest day. But don't feel bad. Do what works for you. If you only get to go to the gym and walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes, 3 days a week, that's fine. That's a start. If that works for you, then go for it. Don't sit there and have yourself feel insecure or feel less than worthy because somebody can go to the gym and spend 4 hours a day, every single day. Things happen. Life happens. Sometimes you just cannot do that no matter how hard you try or how much you want to. So you should not feel bad. And falling off track, it happens to all of us. It really does, regardless if it'll be a week. Because sometimes I'll catch myself and I'm like, oh, I'm slipping right off that track. So it can be a few days or a week. And I'm just like, I need to pick myself up, kick my own ass, and start getting back on it. But some people, you slip for a little bit longer. You'll slip for a month or two or a year or 2 or 5. And when I first started trying to exercise, oh, it was such a pathetic effort, but I was trying, and that's all that matters. I was really trying. Now, it didn't click with me. It took a long time to click with me. I paid off my gym membership, the 4-year contract, and I only went to the gym twice. So, at least I tried. I tried to go. Now, once it got paid off, I went here and there, and I tried again, but it really didn't click with me. And finally, when I was 30, it really started to click with me. I can do this. And I started seeing the weight loss, and I realized I can actually do this. So that really keeps me motivated because I know when I start gaining a few pounds that I just really need to sit back and fix myself because I gain weight just by looking at food. I can look at food and I gain weight. So I have to be really careful. But it doesn't matter how far you fell off that track. I don't care if you fell off that track, you fell down a cliff, off a bridge, down a canyon, I don't care how bad you fell. Try again. Again, you're normal. It is so normal to struggle with motivation. There are days where you don't want to get off the couch. There are days where you want to come home, sit, watch TV, go to bed, and that's fine. You just have to make sure tomorrow you try your best to fight a little bit harder. And even if it's a day, even if it's 2 weeks, even if it's a month where you struggle, it's okay as long as you keep on trying. And I just don't want anyone to think that they are less than worthy because they see people and they think, I don't have the motivation that they do, so I cannot do what they do. And that's not true. Find what works for you, and eventually you'll get a little bit more motivation. But if you start to struggle, again, don't let, it be an excuse for you to, keep falling down that cliff off the track. But just realize that everyone struggles, and pick yourself up and just try your very, very best tomorrow.